Hello, Moses. I wanted to thank you for the video response. It was a very interesting video. So you asked us what's our personal definition of racism. Well, to me, it's like judging people by their appearance and just be very, very ignorant because you judge people just you judge people and you don't know actually you don't really know who they are and you don't know how they react and you're just judging by I don't know by the appearance and you have some stereotypes in your head and those stereotypes where do they come from others and from TV, mainly from TV and from others. So you said that I was in the subway and I showed okay, no racism. Yeah, I know that there is racism. Hold on a second. I know what you said. What you said is that's very smart. That people hide racism, but they are racism when they are not in front of you. But actually, I forget to mention it, but I experienced once or twice when people don't hide it. It's even worse. You know, I was in Czech Republic with uh, my class. We went to Czech Republic. We went to the capital city, and I don't generalize, but we had very bad situations. Like we were at the hotel, and yeah, I don't know how do you say this in English. That's the kind of round thing where you put your ashes of your cigarette. I don't remember how to say it in English. Well, someone I think accidentally piece of meat just dropped in it, and and yeah, the waiter was staring at us, and he went so he expresses like he was very angry, like he took a plate and just put it like bomb on the table and he stared at us and it was not friendly and um, afterwards when we went to some supermarkets uh, people if you ask for information or people don't care they don't ju- they don't help you and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of very strange. It's very strange my experience here and there. And when I went to Morocco, it was like very different because you don't have a lot of Asian people walking around in Morocco. So so the children were very excited to see me and my Vietnamese friend and other people. And he was saying, "Oh, you know Jackie Chan or you know kung fu because what I know is from TV." So it's not a form of racism when they stare at you. It's just that it's like very exotic that they don't meet people who have a different appearance every day. So you don't have a lot of Asians walking around there. It's like that. I mean, if you all your life you lived in one ethnicity, it's like I don't know, you are in the countryside and you never see saw someone with another appearance. It's kind of very normal that you will fear because it's like unknown. But if you're like mixed since you're young, it's a little bit different. If you grew up in a multicultural city or a multicultural place, I don't know. your view of the world is different, because in your you will have classmates from everywhere, you will make friends from everywhere. I know that sometimes you will hate people, but not because of their ethnicity. So that's very, people who are very into racism and all that stuff, actually they don't even know the culture of the person. They have never talked to them. Think about they just think about, oh, those people are bad because I saw this on TV, because I was always told that those people were very bad. And then when people always say this and you're living in an anti something environment, you will end up hating those kind of people. I was just chatting with a Chinese guy, and he was talking. I faked like I was a Japanese guy learning Chinese. So he said, "Hey, what are you doing? You destruct all, or you killed a lot of our population during the uh, World War II, and so on. How can it be? How is it possible that people say that a youngster of 20 years, or I don't know, 30 years, killed his family during war? And it's just unlogical. I mean, uh, some people just they have hatred just because of politics, because of other phenomenons. But if you I know people, I know Chinese people with Japanese people who have very good relationships. It's not, we don't, it's very difficult to explain this, because some people, they, I know that during World War II it was a slaughter in China, etc. But do you really think that people right now, like a 15 years old Japanese person, is responsible of what they made, and they made, I don't know, 60 years or 70 years ago? No, he's just born in Japan and he's not carrying the responsibility. I don't agree with those kind of people who just categorize, like, people. It's like, just like saying, like in Europe, um, like it was everyone against, a little bit against Germany and Italy. I don't remember, but it's like, I don't know. I know French people who have close friends who are German. It does not, history and hatred does not affect their relationship. I'm against this whole idea of people hating each other without knowing. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. When you are told, when you are very small, when you are very, like, little child, and we always tell you every day, like, this type of people is not good, this type of people is not good, you should not go out with those type of people, you will end up hating those people, because it's brainwashing. I don't know. What you actually should do is try to figure out yourself, and um, try to enter in contact with people of different cultural groups, and you'll know that people are very rich if you open yourself to them. You're not If you're the first one to close the door, you'll never go out of the box. The box. A lot of uh, ignorant people are in the box. So a lot of people, when you say you want to travel to Israel, they will say, "Oh, Israel is like that is very dangerous. I saw it on TV and so on." And then my Colombian friend told me he was visiting Egypt and then Israel, and he never had any trouble there, and people were very kind and no problem. I mean, and it's the same with other countries. People just they just don't know. I mean, it's very sensitive. I don't know. It's very hard to speak about it. And I know when you say that it's a waste of time to speak with those kind of people. Yeah, you're right because I experienced some once direct but also indirect racism. I was on the public transportation, just standing there, and in front of me two South American people. I don't know from where, and they began to criticize everyone in the in the public transportation, but criticizing in Spanish. And then they began to criticize me, but always keeping criticizing in Spanish, and I understood, but I didn't react. I didn't want to react. I wanted to listen to what they would say. And first thing, those kind of ignorance, they judge your appearance or you're like that, and you think you, I don't know. They have stereotypes and they just keep speaking about stereotypes. And then once they were talking to me, I just stared at him at them, and they had a very weird feeling like hey, maybe he's understanding what I'm talking about. So he made he said to me, uh, hey cabrón, entiendes? Which is like, hey asshole, do you understand in Spanish? But I didn't react. I faked that I didn't understand, because those type of people, you will never change them. It's very 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 hard to change their mind, you know. And I was like, okay, you want to play like this? Like that. I don't play in the nasty game. I know that I cannot generalize that all South American people are not nice because two people were not nice to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, basically, I just had once, and also in Czech Republic. Maybe I encountered bad people. It's not. It's possible that other Czech people are very nice. I don't know. It's kind of like you said, experiences that and yeah, I had, I don't know, I when you say people hide their racism, that's true, but you know, I was working in a hospital for my student job, and yeah, the the manager was from she was African, and you know, I don't know. I don't think that race is. I don't think that. Mm, it's maybe, yeah. You're right. Some people are racist and some people are open minded. Those open minded people read a lot of things, and those some people are very ignorant because they don't read. They don't try to talk to people. They just watch TV. Just watch TV and just, I don't know. They keep themselves in the same group, and when people around you always say the same thing, you end up believing in those things. So yeah, it's too bad that I cannot make this video in French, because one of my native languages is French, and I would be able to express more in French, because sometimes in English I have a lack of vocabulary and I have to find other words. I don't know. Okay, thanks a lot for your video response, and maybe I look forward to another video response. And I like discussing with you, and see you. Bye.